Strongest Man legend is the one and only Bill Kazmaier, possessing an unbelievable intensity to complement his legendary strength. Kazmaier dominated the sport in the early 1980s, winning 3 consecutive titles. In the minds of many, he's still considered the strongest man ever to walk the earth. And I must say, Kaz, you're a little less intimidating these days, and that's a good thing. An imposing task awaits our 6 strongmen in group number 1. Up next, it's the truck pull.
Todd, to move this 44,000-pound truck down the 25-meter course, the athletes are going to need tremendous leg drive, upper back and arm strength, and some serious cardiovascular endurance. This event is brutal from head to toe.
First up, the Canadian Louis-Philippe Jean coming off a 3rd-place finish in the first event.
Todd, he squats over 900 pounds. He's 6'2" and 331. He's got size 15 feet, which should put all that power to the road.
Are you ready?
He has got 75 seconds to complete this course. Remember, that's 44,000 pounds he's strapped to.
And contorting his body for that leverage advantage is just not the way you want to start this heavy event.
He's got some momentum going now, Cass.
I don't see him getting a lot out of that rope, Todd. You really have to stay down and pull full arm's length of rope. The misstep like that doesn't help.
This is Louis-Philippe Jean of Canada, setting the mark to beat. He's just past 35 seconds. Kazzy's really having a tough time with this.
Well, he's struggling with the rope. He's struggling with his foot stance. He's just not driving with all that power.
So you're saying this is a technique issue, not a 44,000-pound issue?
It's a mental issue. He's not giving 110%.
He does stop the clock, though, with a very impressive time. Louis-Philippe Jean will set the mark to beat 58.28 seconds.
Todd, I think he could have had a much better start. And he could have shaved 4 or 5 seconds off of his time with better use of the rope, better balance and footwork. Those are valuable seconds you just don't get back.
After a breakthrough performance in 2007, Kevin Nee was hoping to build on that a year ago. Injury derailed those thoughts, but Kevin's back and hoping to make a little noise once again.
Obviously, I wanted to be a top 10 again. In 2007, I was top 10, so I was really looking forward to get back to that. And, you know, it didn't happen. Came down to the wire. It was really close. So if I could get, you know, make it to the finals and get, you know, top 6, top 7, I'd be happy. I have a lot more left in this career. I've already had 2 major injuries, and people say I'm not pushing it hard enough. You know, I think I'm pushing it plenty hard enough, and, you know, I just got to take it slow and, you know, over the next few years, just continuously get better, continuous improvement. And, you know, who knows where I could end up. When I do something really good, I like to get emotional. I like to yell and let people know I'm proud of what I've done. Just something I do when I'm happy.
Kevin definitely didn't have much to scream about during the first event where he finished last left to hope his fortunes change here, Kaz, in the truck pull.
God, Kevin's gained a lot of body mass over the last couple of years, but unfortunately, not a lot of it's in the lower part of the body, which would help him in this event.
The mark to beat 58.28 seconds put up by Canada's Louis-Philippe Jean. Remember, Kaz, that's 44,000 pounds. That's 22 tons.
God, he's pulling hard on the rope, keeping the elbows way back and using a lot of upper back strength, and he's massive up there. But his legs are kind of all over the place. He's a little bit pigeon-toed. His shoes don't seem like they're hooking up. He's not putting his power down to the bricks.
American Kevin Nee strapped to 44,000 pounds. Remember, the time to beat 58.28. Kaz, I don't think he's going to get it.
He's just over 300 pounds. Against that kind of weight, he really has to stay low. And when this is all over, he's going to wish he got down there and rubbed his nose on the bricks.
So Kevin Nee will not beat the mark of Canadian Louis-Philippe Jean. The next obstacle for him is he's got to finish this course in 75 seconds. He should do that, and he stops the clock at 105.59 seconds. That puts him currently into 2nd place.
Kevin always gives everything he's got. He looks like he's really spent physically, and his whole body's fatigued.
Sebastian Vettel, a contender year in and year out. and Derek Poundstone, last year's runner-up, are up next in the truck poll. This is the world's strongest man. Welcome back to the beautiful nation of Malta, this year's host of the world's strongest man. Todd Harris with my partner Bill Kazmaier as we continue with the truck poll, the second of 6 events facing qualifying group number 1. England's Jimmy Marcoux ran into all sorts of difficulty with the truck poll, covering the 25-meter course in 107.47 seconds.
Jimmy was just overmatched by that 44,000-pound truck.
Faring much better was the Ukraine's Konstantin Elin. He's the current leader with a time of 50.08 seconds.
Konstantin got low, absorbed all sorts of pain, and was rewarded with a super result.
So with 2 athletes still to come, it's Elin on top. He's followed by Louis-Philippe Jean of Canada, Kevin Nee of the USA, and England's Jimmy Marcoux. The next competitor is Derek Poundstone, the winner of the group's first event, the medley. Now, Cass, correct me if I'm wrong, but the truck poll is an ideal event for Derek Poundstone.
It's tough to find an event where Derek would struggle. His strength and explosive power helps him deal with anything we throw at him.
You ready?
So the journey for Derek Poundstone has begun. Remember, that's 22 tons, Kaz. He's got 75 seconds to complete this course. And the time to beat right now, put it by the Ukrainian Konstantin Elin at 50.08 seconds. If you like his technique, Bill.
Gotta love it. He's staying low. Look at how he's laid out. His feet are really fast and really consistently quick.
American Derek Poundstone motoring down this course, 25 meters.
God, there's nobody with more desire when it comes to pulling the truck than Derek Poundstone. He's got this thing absolutely flying right through the finish.
Well, here he is at the line, and Derek Poundstone's going to put up a new time to beat. Very impressive for Poundstone. His time, 42.66 seconds for the police officer from Connecticut. 42.66. Well, we have seen the start be problematic for other guys, but that was not the case for Derek Poundstone. The new leader is standing by with Bill Kazmaier.
Derek, 44,000 pounds. Put that in perspective for everybody at home.
I don't think it's the weight. It's all the wheels in that truck. It's really hard to get a good speed. I was between a hard pull and a jog, and I was having a hard time trying to figure out which to do, you know?
Nice performance. Keep it up.
Thanks, Kaz.
So Poland's Sebastian Venta enters the truck poll in 4th place, but there's still this event and 4 more to claim the 2 places in the World's Strongest Man final, a place Sebastian knows well as he's reached it in each of the previous 3 years.
Todd, Sebastian's 6'7", and the leverage he can generate with that frame should really help him. But that could be offset with his relative lack of body weight. He's just kind of lanky.
Our final competitor in the truck poll. Remember, that's 22 tons that Sebastian Venta of Poland is strapped to. The time to beat, 42.66 seconds, put up by American Derek Poundstone.
Todd, his feet are all over the place. He should be taking short, choppy steps. Instead, his feet are moving all around.
How about his rope work, Kaz? You like that?
He's pulling on it, but you know, it comes down to those legs. They're not huge and massive. Those feet should be in a straight line. Instead, they're back and forth and all over the course.
Sebastian Venta. Slow, plodding steps here, Kaz. He needs some speed in those hands.
He does, Todd. He just doesn't seem to be committed like the Sebastian we've seen in the past.
He was the runner-up in 2007, but here he is struggling mightily. He will not beat Derek Poundstone, and as he comes to the line, the clock continues to run. His time, he just misses out on 3rd place. His time, 58.37 seconds. That will be good enough for 4th place for Sebastian Venta. So Derek Poundstone makes it 2 events in a row. The Ukrainian rookie Konstantin Elin finishes 2nd. Louis-Philippe Jean picks up 3rd. Then it's Venta, Nee, and Marcoux. In the overall standings, it's Poundstone leading the way with 12 points. Jean is 4 points behind in 2nd. Elin is in 3rd. Marcoux and Venta share 4th, and Nee is in 6th. American Derek Poundstone has been dominant in winning the first 2 events. Can he carry that momentum to the squat lift? Or will one of the other strong men in the group derail him? The world's strongest man will return after this.